we'll see. We'll see how that goes. All right, let's take a look at this because obviously I couldn't be here yesterday. I had meetings, and I've got meetings again this afternoon. Well, let's see where it goes. My boys are here today. I'm just pre-warning you. They're pretty good about just chilling in there. They've got Fortnite. They've got homework to do, and they've got food. I'll check in on them every couple of hours. But the boys are here. The team is in the other room doing their stuff. I'm very fortunate I can set them up a LAN to just game away. But we'll see. Hopefully they're not going to be disruptive. I don't think they will be, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's have a look here. Okay, double check. Is this who's remastered it? Is this not a Bethesda... Is this a Bethesda pass over to Virtuous to make it? Right, okay.
The others, they were taken to the tower. They're behind us. This ends here.
Were you a donut king in Oblivion?
Our future in your hands. Take with you my blessings and the hope of the Empire. Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
Absolute cinema.
Here we are 20 years later.
Is it Toddy Todgers? Hey, Toddy!
When you think about the Elder Scrolls, to us it goes beyond game franchise.
Yeah, it's the DNA of Bethesda Game Studios.
Obviously, we're working on the 6th chapter here, but what's great about the Elder Scrolls is being able to look back at all of the chapters. Skyrim, Oblivion, Morrowind, Daggerfall, Arena, and each of them try to define role-playing games and open-world games
on the
for their
6th.
generation.
They said it.
Fans got so connected with the worlds we've made and these stories we're telling, and it's really amazing.
Oblivion was a real defining moment in the series and for how we make games as a studio.
Don't believe his lies. Oh my God,
when it comes
Memento?
to a remaster, we want people to feel the way they did then, but it's still a game of its time. You want to keep those bones in place. You want some of that old charm.
You want better audio
Coming back
quality.
to Oblivion now with this tremendous visual update is
Chris, why is there so much static? It's really annoying me. Like, why did we not have a clean... I did a clean audio recording of Soken in like 5 minutes. Why the fuck is this full of background shit?
absolutely amazing. It's the world I remember,
Bethesda jank. I had to have
There's
a bit
so
of
much
jank in
there,
there.
both for the Elder Scrolls world and also this evolution of our games, I think is really, really important for people to take a look back at.
Looking back and seeing everything we've accomplished in the past 20 years and working with these people, like, it's really special.
Yeah, there are still quite a few people that I've worked with for that long, and it sort of gave me the warm fuzzies.
Oh my God, it's been 20 years? I think the thing that gets me the most
Are you still
is
wearing
the
a
music.
tennis cap?
Like when you hear that music
Is that your
at
gimmick?
the main menu,
That's
there's
cool.
just like...
That guy's held on to that for 20 years. That's a long time to
There's
hold
this,
on to
like,
that.
flood of nostalgia.
Oblivion is the beginning of who I am. As an individual, as a game developer, it all starts with it.
I don't even think it took me till release to realize how big this was.
People loved it. Like, they loved it.
People did enjoy Oblivion, I heard.
Such a key moment in our history of making games and the evolution of how we build these worlds, and having players be able to come back and experience that is really amazing. We had that really special moment of coming out into the world for the first time, what that meant to this game.
Every time we think about Oblivion, it's, what if we could give that moment to everybody again?
I was born 87 years ago. For 60...
Yo, shut the fuck up. Patrick Stewart's in Oblivion? Oh, motherfucker. That's Patrick Stewart. I know that's Patrick Stewart. Oh, motherfucker. Okay. Okay. Captain... He's the Emperor? I killed the Emperor. Did I kill Captain Picard? Oh, man. And Sean the Beans? Oh, not the Beans. Fuck's sake, man.
5 years I've ruled as Tamriel's Emperor. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see.
Looks like they might be tracing some rays. Is the combat better? Or did they keep it, like, authentic?
Whether you're reliving these moments or experiencing them for the first time...
No lie. This looks like that meme you do of me with the wiggly fingers when he started talking then. That's all I saw when he did this. Watch his hands.
Whether you're reliving these moments or experiencing them for the first time, the world of Oblivion Remastered immediately looks and feels incredible. When we decided to remaster Oblivion, we were really picky about finding the right partner. From the very beginning of this project, we had one rule.
Yeah, it looked exactly
like that. We weren't going to do
that.
this if we weren't going to be able to do it right. Our partners at Virtuous went above and beyond to bring our vision to life. The care and love they've poured into the Oblivion Remaster has been absolutely breathtaking.
Welcome to Paris, and welcome to Virtuous.
You're not French.
Our team here has been hard at work delivering the best remastered Oblivion experience possible. We've worked with Bethesda Game Studios on other projects in the past, so we know what makes that team and their games special.
We wanted to make the remaster more friendly to gamers with modern hardware.
Alex Murphy's
this
Robocop.
Is Oblivion in its most complete form.
He's French as fuck. Alright, graphically it looks very nice. It's already on GeForce Now, by the way.
Huzzah!
Let you know. You want to play it in Ultra Trays Raced.
Those familiar with only some Elder Scrolls lore will now be able to experience the events that set the stage for Skyrim. You embark on an epic journey to stop the Mythic Dawn cult.
The time of cleansing draws nigh.
From unleashing the Daedric Prince of Destruction.
What was the Oblivion Crisis? What happened to the previous Emperor of Cyrodiil? Why are there only 8 divines instead of 9? In addition to the core game, the remaster contains all add-ons, including story expansions, Shivering Isles, and Knights of the Nine, so you get the full experience.
I assume this supports add-on creation
as well. It was
well.
really important to me to ensure that we're preserving the magic of the original experience. At the end of the day, we're all fans too.
This is a dream project for me, right? I'm a fan. I have been always a fan.
Well, I played Oblivion for perhaps 10,000 hours.
Oblivion was my first Elder Scrolls game, and it was one of the games that made me want to be a game developer.
The best way to describe it would be to call it a love letter.
You will find your own path.
Oh, Captain
There will be blood and death before the end.
For me as a non-Oblivion player, it looks exactly like fancy Skyrim, which I guess is the point.
The technology we used to create the original was cutting edge at the time, but tools have come a long way since then.
The original Oblivion is still the heart and soul of the remaster, but we use Unreal Engine 5 to help achieve all our visual goals. We think of the Oblivion game engine as the brain and Unreal 5 as the body. The brain drives all the world logic and gameplay, and the body brings to life the experience that players have loved for almost 20 years.
But it's not just about pure fidelity.
Hi, Dan.
We knew we had to preserve the distinct style, making it as uniquely Oblivion as possible.
The brush opens a portal into the painting. You're stuck here like I am.
The Isles, a wonderful place. Good for a visit. Or eternity.
We've leveraged nearly every major feature from the latest version of Unreal 5.
Sick.
Our goal was to push the visuals to the next level using the latest technologies. We created brand new, highly detailed character models and stunning landscapes that use millions of polygons in each asset.
Hold on. So... you wanted to leverage the best, and this is what people have done with it in 24 hours. Well, in fact, 12 hours. You leveraged all these new tools, and in 12 hours, this is what has been done with this system. I'm just saying, like, you know, yeah, this is what we do with this technology. Like, the actual clown fiesta of gamers is, you know, we leveraged all this technology and worked years on making this just so that Floppy Puss could be created and live in the world of Bobo the Ape. I'm just saying, like, you can give us all the tech you want. But... yeah. I mean, beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. It's worth it. Yeah, absolute peak. Yeah, we're really utilizing as much of this tech as possible to just create the most ridiculous shit ever.
Allowing us a truly impressive level of detail in the world.
Yeah,
every single asset in this game was completely redesigned and handcrafted from scratch.
Jesus.
We implemented an advanced real-time lighting system that accurately simulates how light interacts with the environment. This results in more realistic lighting and atmospheric effects. While the original game had limited dynamic shadows, now the entire world reacts naturally to light.
A question, those who've already jumped in, who can actually run it? Like, what's the performance like? Is this grinding PCs to dust, or is it okay? Yeah, I'm asking the same question. It's shit. It's good. I have issues. Stuttery. It's fine. Decent. Okay. So it's sort of middle. 30 FPS on medium. Yeah, there's obviously a wide variety of hardware at use here. 100 of FPS. My 5-year-old rig is crying with a 3080 Ti. 3090 75 on high on 2K. Okay. Okay. 90 on Ultra with a 4070 Super. Yeah. That's a beefy rig. That's a beefy rig. Okay. Okay. I think Armst is actually checking it on GeForce Now to see what he gets. I think Armst is going to be checking it. Maybe this is our Friday game. We've got one more GeForce Now spot. Maybe this is our Friday game, but I imagine you guys might be a bit pissed off if we play this for 2 hours and not continue it for a while. We'll see.
We used an incredible new lip sync technology that really enhanced performance in our characters.
Like Mass Effect 4?
He left us a warning. Heed it!
And real tools helped us create the base mesh of our characters. From there, our artists sculpt each race individually to adapt it to the mesh, allowing us to share the model, rig, and textures. As a result, all races, including Argonians, Orcs, and Khajiits, are built on the same base mesh, making the lip sync system more effective.
Yo, dude, there's no way you're showing me this face and saying everything's good.
Orcs and Khajiits.
The Orc look good, the cat people look good.
Are built on the same base mesh.
Is that me? I feel like I'm looking in a mirror. I feel like I'm looking in a mirror. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's horrifying. Like, the jowls are doing it. Yeah, is that me? All right, okay.
Making the lip sync system more effective, even when the characters have very different facial features.
Welcome to the guild.
We have access to so many modern rendering features. You'll see them in something as simple as running through a forest. Insects flying around, fish swimming in the water,
no, the fish
light
from
filtering
COD.
through the leaves.
The
Thanks to
fish
these
react.
technological advances, you feel even more immersed in this living,
It is
breathing
gorgeous
world.
looking.
You'll really believe you're in Cyrodiil.
I believe you can handle a more complicated assignment. I would like you to retrieve a carved panel from the central chamber of the High Thane.
It's not just visuals that we've modernized in the remaster. It's gameplay.
Oh.
It's UI and UX. It's
Alright,
audio. We've updated features and systems across the board.
It looks
We've
faster.
changed the approach to
It
leveling.
looks like it's got a quicker
which
combat style.
I think will make a lot of people happy. It's inspired by the leveling systems of both Oblivion and Skyrim, so it's the best of both worlds.
Yeah, I mean, we're not going to get
We were
souls
able
out
to
of this,
fully recreate the character
ain't
models,
looking at
creating a
Elden Ring here.
physicality that feels more human. You see that in places like combat animations.
Oh, she's hot.
Where there's a lot more separation between the upper and lower body, and all the animations have more flourish. Combat in the original Oblivion didn't have sound effects, visual effects.
Excuse me? Combat in the original Oblivion didn't have sound effects? That can't be true. That can't be true. There's no fucking way. 2006 was a wild time? Not really. There were some phenomenal games in 2006. Remember, that's 2 years after WoW came out. There was no room. No mods, don't remember. It did not. That's what he said.
Combat in the original Oblivion didn't have sound effects, visual effects, or hit reactions. Now you'll get blood splatters, sparks, and controller feedback. We know it's a little thing, but little things add up to make the combat more modern and engaging.
There's a proper third-person perspective now. The original had third-person, but there was no crosshair, and we felt the experience could be modernized. One of our goals was to have a third-person view that compared to Starfield in terms of playability. Now, the third-person perspective has all the same control you get from the first-person view.
You have my ear, citizen.
When Oblivion first launched,
Greetings. How goes it? How are you?
disk storage limits meant we couldn't have unique voiceovers for all the races. So we've gone back and recorded new lines of dialogue. Each race represented in the game now sounds unique.
Can't stand the sight of those creatures.
We also made sure to keep in all of the quirkier dialogue.
I really like the way they say hello. Sometimes it's so random, and then they just, hi there.
Hi there.
But it's like so nice and creepy at the same time.
Stop! You violated the law.
Stop! You violated the law.
Stop, criminal scum.
Stop right there, criminal scum.
Cheese for everyone. Holy shit, is that where that comes from? Like the internet meme? I had no idea. Is that where that comes from? that was an unknown to me till. Don't question mark me. I've never played it before. What the fuck, man? I know more fucking old school game memes than you do.
Cheese for everyone!
I like him.
We are going to steal one of the Elder Scrolls from the Imperial Palace. You need to find the reading room. The blind priests will deliver a scroll to you there. Do not speak to the priests. They're blindfolded. I've chosen you because you are the best. Good luck.
Don't speak to the priests, they're blindfolded.
Stop! You violated the law. Your stolen goods are now forfeit. Then pay with your blood.
Yeah, Sneak Quest is not. No, these should all be dead by now. There you go.
As games have developed over the past 20 years, players have come to expect a certain suite of tools and controls.
Like sprinting. Sprinting is an interesting one because there was such a big debate internally among our teams.
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills, right? You can't sit here in 2025 and say players have come to expect certain things like sprinting. That feels like such a weird selling point. Like, we expected that in the 90s, dude. There was no... I get it, but, like, you can't sell that as... I guess you can, because it didn't have it, so now it does have it. It just feels weird.
Some of us were absolute purists, but ultimately, we decided
oh,
it's
hashtag no changes.
And people are going to want to sprint.
Hashtag no changes, baby.
All of the character locomotion has been completely redone from scratch. And that has a huge impact from the very beginning of the game.
Every single updated or new feature was implemented with the player in mind. It all comes down to what makes Oblivion, Oblivion.
Did
what
they
are those
put
features
in
that just
a classic
immediately
mode?
come to mind for players when they think of the game?
With
the
no
minigames
sprinting, no
are
fucking
the
sound
minigames.
effects and shit.
Those are so iconic to Oblivion.
Great! How's it go again?
Like lockpicking. You can put a fresh coat of paint on it, but you can't change it too much because it's part of the core experience.
Whether you're returning to Cyrodiil or you're a newcomer,
I'm going to follow you and watch you and worship the ground you walk on.
you will instantly feel at home. It just feels better. We've modernized a lot, but it's still the same incredible adventure and the same carefully handcrafted world.
Well, it's about time. Do you know how long we've been waiting?
I have to say, the lip syncing is atrociously bad. Like, really, really bad. Considering it was a selling point earlier in the video, it's really, really bad.
Oblivion is a core part of the story.
It looks better in game. I'll take
Bethesda Game Studios.
You always think the ones that are in the marketing piece are the best
right now
examples,
would
right?
be here if we hadn't made that game and if it hadn't been the success that it was. The effort that we put into it, the sort of the love that went into it, I think that comes across on the screen.
To have worked on something that people care enough where you're in a position where you can remaster it, it's a privilege.
And now, to help introduce this game to a new generation of players, I feel so lucky.
I really think that people, when they jump back into the remaster, they're going to be shocked at just how good the game looks.
It looks great.
Oblivion gates look absolutely incredible.
What is an
And I
Oblivion
think they're
gate?
just going to find themselves lost in the world.
What is that? What's an Oblivion game?
Even if it's just the music,
Oh,
for
shit,
example,
I've
just
not
walking
taken the
around for
padlock
half
off
an
the
hour
gate
in the
outside.
world, you
Oh,
feel
fuck. I'll do that
something.
Remind me, I
And
have to do that.
That's precious.
You're going back to a world that you've been to before, but it's better somehow. Like, it's an intangible thing, but it's like, it's new, it's fun, like, it's exciting
Oh, we
again.
are going to play, just not
But it's
soon.
ultimately the same game. There was a lot of respect for what was before, and I think the fans will appreciate that.
From all of us at Bethesda Game Studios
and Virtuous,
we want to thank you for joining us today. Oblivion has a very special place in my heart, and being able to work on this remaster and bring it to a new generation of players has been an incredible experience. We were too excited to get it in your hands and didn't want to just show it off to you and then make you have to wait. The best part of my job is that I get to be the one to announce that the Oblivion remaster will be available today.
Not bad, not bad. That was a good sell.
I was born 87 years ago.
Oh my god, this is pulling at my heartstrings.
But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. This is the 27th of Last Seed, the year of Akatosh 433. These are the closing days of the Third Era, and the final hours of my life.
Oh, no! Not Captain Picard!
I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no
So is
waking
Oblivion
eye
hell?
may see.
Is it a hellscape? Is this a no helpers?
This is only the beginning. Worse is yet to come.
Looks clear.
The time of cleansing draws nigh.
Who now will save us from the coming darkness?
It's like Diablo. basically Texas. Got it. I don't remember Texas looking like this, but I'll allow it.
Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
That looks really tasty. That looks very, very tasty, and I hope people are having fun with it. It was interesting this morning. Chris was pointing out how many people have never played not only Skyrim but Oblivion, but it's actually not that surprising considering the year this came out. A lot of people just wouldn't have been born, right? Like, that is just the reality of it. It's like a lot of gamers now literally just would have not have been born by the time it came out. Like, it would have been... what was Oblivion's release date? Let's check. 2006. Our audience here skews a little older.
Stop right there.
I can say that.
Clown.
It was 2006. It's a fucking long time ago, man. It's a fucking long time ago. And it's not like Chris said, it's not like they would have played it when they were born. That isn't going to happen. I was in college. I was only 5. Yeah, exactly. I was 11. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, so it's not that surprising whatsoever. There's a lot of people who have never played these games. I was like 12 years old. I was playing Gears of War and WWE. I mean, I was playing WoW and for till like 20 fucking forever. Non-stop related. So it's really...
You're a fucking wanker.
Can't wait to Dark Brotherhood all over Cyrodiil again.
Fucking youngins. It's just true, man. It's just true. Like a lot of gamers, like if I say to my kids, do you want to play this old game? They're not going to touch it. So the remaster makes a lot of sense.
Don't moan, I waited 246 till Christmas also lock.
Indeed. I remember when Oblivion was popular. I will do the padlock in a sec. Thank you. I will. You've totally fucked me up now.
Mike, don't forget the padlock.
Right, I'm going to do the padlock. Let me go and open